My family still thinks I left because of the argument. They don't know what I saw. They don't know the way her smile changed right before everything unraveled. I've carried the secret like a weight chain to my chest for 3 years. And every time someone says, "You're so strong for moving on," I want to scream. Because I didn't move on. I ran. She texted me out of nowhere, "I'm staying at my best friend Steven's place for a week. Don't be insecure." I just stared at my screen for a second. That wasn't a question. That wasn't a conversation. That was a declaration. So I typed back 2 simple words. "Have fun." Then I locked my phone, sat back in my chair, and felt something click inside me. Not anger. Not jealousy. Just clarity. Like a fog lifting after a storm. I'm 31. She's 29. We'd been together for 2 years and living together for almost 10 months, in my apartment. Her follow-up text popped up a few minutes later. "Hey babe, Steven's going through a rough breakup. I'm going to stay at his place for a week to help him out. Don't be insecure about it. You know he's just my best friend. I'll be back next Thursday. Love you, 2 hearts. Steven." Her best friend from college. The guy who only seemed to text her after 10 p.m. The same guy who, accidentally, called her beautiful at her birthday dinner. The same guy who looked me dead in the eye once and said, "You're lucky to have her," while his eyes were glued everywhere but my face. I could practically hear her voice through the text. That soft, rehearsed tone she always used when pushing a boundary. She wasn't asking for my input, she was preemptively labeling me insecure for even thinking of objecting. She sent a few heart emojis right after. "Thanks for understanding, babe. You're the best." Yeah, the best. I left work early that day. Drove home in silence. Not seething, just done. Because this wasn't the first time. First, it was just drinks with my ex, nothing serious. Then it was an optional, weekend work trip with a male coworker that somehow didn't include anyone else from her team. And every time I dared to say I was uncomfortable, I became the controlling boyfriend. The insecure one. The toxic one. I'd end up apologizing for feeling disrespected, and she'd give me a few days of sugar-coated affection like tossing a bone to a dog that finally stopped barking.